Hey guys, sorry the last broadcast failed. Of course, it's being mass reported, and that's fine. I've accepted, I've accepted this. But the purpose of the last live was the guy I know, father. He's in need. I'm gonna send him some money, but he's going through a financial hardship, and there's not a lot of love and support out here for good dads doing the best they can. We all fall in hard times, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually. Hell, I know I've been there many times, many times. Um, so uh, hopefully, a Dare family of seven will join us soon. But I kept freezing, and it's like this is why I haven't really been on social media, is because it's energetically draining. It's energetically draining to just have so many people just cast hate on you based on their biases, beliefs, perspectives, and trauma.
I'm here. We'll sit back over there real quick. You on mute. We'll sit down. We'll sit down real quick, my baby. Hi. Okay, go sit down. Go ahead. It seems like you on mute. Can y'all hear me? Okay, there. I almost heard. There we go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I had to mute it and then unmute it. I don't know why.
Hi.
So, hi, buddy. How you doing? How old are you?
Good.
He said, "How old are you?" Tell him how old are you.
6.
6 years old. I have a daughter around your age. So, anyways, guys, I'm 6 years old. I can hear you. I can hear you. So I just got a few minutes. I haven't been on live in a while, but I just happened to be on social media and see a fellow father in need. So, with everything that's going on in what it's like to be a dad these days with social media and
No.
the court systems and whatever, like I want to help out another dad. So what's going on, man? Oh, he's gone. All right, guys. So obviously things keep crashing because, you know, people are mass reporting. So I'm gonna send this guy some $400. He's trying to get a little bit of money for his hotel room, because he's in the process of moving, and he's between he's in a financial hardship, and I think he's got 7 kids or something, family of 7. So, you know, I checked it out, and he seems like a good guy, and he's just trying to do the best for his kids. So I'm gonna send him a little bit of money. If you guys, I mean, it doesn't take much, and I'll post his Venmo and Cash App in the comments section. And we gotta out there actually trying to be part of kids' lives, and be doing the best they can. And it's a rough life out there. It's a rough gig out there for fathers right now because social media hates you, court systems hate you, everyone hates you if you're a good father. Everyone hates you if you're a bad father. So, well, not everyone, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like it's crazy how much hate it generates having a penis. You know, it's like it's like the worst thing in the world right now. If you have a penis, you are the devil. So I'm gonna prove that's not true. I'm gonna send this man $400. That'll support him for at least 4 or 5 days. And and first off and foremost, thank you everyone that did send stuff to my coffee link. It did make the difference because you know I it went to exactly what it was going to be used for, and got I wouldn't have been able to get through that little period of time without you guys. So I'm not on social media because I'm focused on my business. I'm focused on my mental, spiritual, emotional, financial health, everything. Just, uh, you know, like this, all this hate and stuff. It's very energetically draining, but I'm actually very thankful for it because it it showed me a aspect of healing that I'm thoroughly exploring. I'll talk about it later because I'm still in the trenches of just research and learning about the quantum field, the quantum mechanics, which has to do with manifestation and forming your own reality and that kind of things. And what I used to think was kind of more like theoretical is like, wow, there's actually a lot of science on this stuff. So um, that is what I'm doing. So I'm not going to be on social media that much. I can post my kids if I want, but I don't know if I'm going to because it's just, I'm trying to spare my kids from hate. I'm trying to spare my kids from being bullied in school. I'm trying to spare my kids just all negative energy. Um, so that's where I'm at. But I'm gonna help this guy out. Um, I've talked to him a few times, check in on him, and seems like a good guy. And he just always talking about his kids, always talking about just trying to be there for him, doing whatever he has to do. You guys don't realize how hard it is for men to ask for help. We're not raised that way. It's like, especially if you're raised in more rural America, men just don't ask for help. They suffer in silence. So, you know, it's it's time we actually start using the word equality by the definition of it and treating everyone equal, regardless of your genitalia, the color of your skin, your religious, um, whatever religion, just everything. Like all this hate, all this stuff that this politics has become. It's it's tearing humanity apart, honestly, and it's getting to the point where, as a world, it looks like we're all mentally sick because everything is if you're not on our team, you're against us. If you're not our friend, you're your enemy. It's like it's not the way. I mean, those of you that are Christians, it's not what Jesus died for. Like hating your neighbor, like the commandments, love thy neighbor. Like it's like what happened to morals, ethics. It's dead. It's not dead, but it's like all these loud people are really drowning out and casting an image or casting a story that everyone's just showing hate. And I'm not saying that I necessarily support Trump, but I do have to respect him because he took everything they threw at him and he still won the presidency. And it goes to show, um, again, I'm not saying that I like the man, but the principle stands that, you know, he took it, they tried to use everything they could, the court systems, everything else. They can relate to this very well. And they tried to tear him down and he stood his ground and now he's president. And it shows a very important concept. The loudest people in the room rarely represent the majority's opinion. So next time you guys are like afraid to express your opinion because people are so loud and people are so aggressive and people are so toxic that they don't even acknowledge your opinion and they don't want to hear it. They don't want to acknowledge that you're a sentient being with an opinion. If they're being loud, toxic, and obnoxious, they're probably not in the majority because if they were, Kamala Harris would be president. So I watched that presidential election and it was like, damn, this looks like my life. Not that I'm running for political office, and I've very clearly always said this: my life is not a political election. I'm just trying to be an educator, healer, doctor, father, and this is not a, you know, it's not a us versus them. But right now, it has become completely apparent to me that fathers in this country are struggling. Fathers in they don't have a voice. Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. Um, Nobody being majority. Like, if you're struggling as a dad, you're told to suck it up and be a man. But the way the economy is, the way the court systems are, you're swimming upstream. You're swimming against cultural norms. You're swimming against every possible obstacle that could possibly exist. Just because the simple fact that you want the people you love the most in the world, your children, to call you dad. So, like, anyways, I'm ranting. I do gotta go. I see the Adair family of 7. That's his page. I'm gonna da 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 da. How do I pin this? Pin. So I'm sending him $400. So push, my man, post your Venmo, Cash App, whatever, PayPal, whatever in the comments section, and you know, don't judge this man for asking for help. It's tough in these streets, and if you're a dad on social media, showing how you love your kids, trying to make a better life for them, you're gonna have hate groups. You're gonna have mass hordes of women hate you just because you want to be a dad, and that is just the way it is. And I didn't think that was what, but after 3 years, seeing all these other dads on the internet just having all these hate armies against them, it is very conclusive, in my opinion, that there is a large majority of women that just don't like people. They just don't like seeing good dads, and it's most likely because they didn't have a good father themselves. And rather than judge them, hate them, or anything else, we should help them, because having a healthy relationship with a male is important, and having a healthy relationship with a female is important. And I can't believe how much division, contention, hate, malice, lies that are just being spread on the internet against like any father. I haven't seen a single father, unless it's the mother and the father together, that doesn't have a hate army towards them. I just haven't seen it. So I hope it exists. I feel for all these dads out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm done ranting. I got to go to work. I have been busy out of my mind. So if I don't get off here now, I'm going to be late. So I'll catch y'all later. Thank you, everyone who's expressed concern for me. I'm a human being. You know, sometimes, sometimes you reach your breaking point, and I reached mine. And I'm extremely thankful for reaching my breaking point.